This is my Divine Principle book, and today we are going to do an overview of the principle of creation. Now, the Divine Principle was written by Reverend Sun Myung Moon back in the 40s, and it's been rewritten a couple of times. And most recently, it's been written in 1996, and it was rewritten, only a couple of years ago as the original substance of Divine Principle. And the reason that the Divine Principle was rewritten is because back in the 1940s, Reverend Moon did not have enough spiritual condition to publish all of the revelation of the Divine Principle. In 1992, when Reverend Moon revealed himself as the true parents of heaven and earth, he then had the spiritual legal position to reveal some other things about the principle of creation. And we had to go through section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in order to understand the final part of the revelation of God's ideal. God's ideal was to have been one global family, which naturally grew from the family of Adam and Eve. Now, before Adam and Eve were to have children and multiply and create a family and grow into a clan and a nation and cover the world, they had to set the proper tone. Why? Because children are influenced not only by their own behavior, not only by their own experiences, but the love of their parents and the environment. So Adam and Eve had to become kings of the environment. That means they had to fulfill the three great blessings before having children. When the three great blessings are not under the dominion of good, godly people, children of God, then it leaves open false interpretations of God's ultimate hope. The hardest path was for Adam and Eve to find the ultimate hope of God and fulfill their responsibility by agreeing with it, being intrigued by it, and deciding to partner with God as beings of free will. But Adam and Eve didn't study long enough under God, and they started to study under Satan, under the fallen archangel Lucifer. And he warped their education, and they became confused, and so they created an environment of confusion that we currently grow in right now. Adam and Eve became the false parents. But if Adam and Eve had become true parents, they would have established an ideal culture, and it would have been easier for their descendants to know the will of God and know how to maintain an ideal situation among human beings. So in the next couple of episodes, we are going to talk about the bare minimum things that human beings must be responsible for in order to have the world that God originally intended. So hope you're tuned in. Hey, like, share, subscribe.